Hey team. So I was just at Hancock Fabric getting a few last things to wrap up my hopefully I get it in time costume for Leaders Retreat. And I ran into a lady who was helping me, and I was just being very upfront and honest about how I'm really nervous about how I don't know if my costume's going to come in. And then we were talking about the shipping issue and this and that. And she was helping me with the yarn, and I was just talking with her. And then I was walking to the register, and she's like, "Oh, cute pants." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. I've had them a really long time." She's like, "I used to have a pair, something like them, until, I gained a bunch of weight." And I was like, bingo! Okay, you guys have to take advantage of when they lay it in your lap like that. Like, you can't pass it up. And talking to people that you have no idea does not have to be awkward. And you don't have to be like, "Oh, well, have you heard of Plexus?" Because then they are reading on you that you are nervous to talk with them about it. And then that can come off to them like, "Oh, they're just trying to sell me something." But if you're like, "Girl, are you trying to lose weight? Let me tell you about this." And that's what I did. I was like, have you heard of Plexus? I said, well, first I said, "Are you trying to lose weight?" I was like, because I know of a really good way to do it. And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, she's like, "And I'm diabetic." I was like, well, bingo. I said, even better. And then that's when I say, our original product, our favorite product is Slim, and it was originally created for type 2 diabetics. And I said, even type 1 diabetics can take it, because some people are like, "Oh, well, I'm type 1, nothing helps me." And then I gave a testimony of someone who I knew who was taking much less of her insulin because she's been on Slim. And then I told her, hey, our research on our main product just so happened people's sugars were going down and more regulated, and they also found they were losing weight at the same time. I said, "Here, let me show you." Pulled out a brochure from my purse, have them on you at all time. And honestly, I use the brochures more than I do my business cards. I have both of them because some people don't want some big bulky brochure to hand, one in their hand, but a card is easier. But my brochures, they have my information. I got some labels and I put my information on it, so they have my phone number and my email address and my Plexus address. So I was like, "Here, let me help you." I gave her the brochure, and I gave her one of the Slim cards. And I was like, "This is Slim. This is our main product. And then here's the other one." Actually, I gave her a Fab 4 card. And it's like, "These 4 products are amazing." And then I said, "But especially try these 3." And I pointed out the triplex combo. And I kind of just briefly explained that these 3 help get your gut in check so that the rest can, weight can actually come off like it needs to. And I said, once you can get your gut working, your body will fall into place and it'll work like it needs to. I said, the issue is any antibiotic you take wipes out all your good stuff, and you've got an overgrowth of bad stuff. I said, but I got to be honest with you, you've really got to take this. It's a health system, so you've really got to take it consistently. I said, she's like, "But how much is it?" Main objection we always get. And I was like, "It's about $100 a month." I said, "But I will tell you, I cut out all of my caffeine. I'm not drinking coffee in the morning, and I'm not stacking during the day like I was. That's a lot of money saved just right there." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee." She even opened her eyes wide like, "Yeah, coffee, I can't go without it." And I said, "Well, I've been able to cut out my coffee." And so again, we're using sort of the shield of confidence when we're talking to them. I'm not comparing them to other products. I'm not saying anything other than it is working for me and it is working well. And here's my testimony, and here's a little bit of a testimony. You don't have to bombard them with a bunch of facts about stuff, rather just short clips. Keep it candid. Even though you may be nervous out of your mind, talk to them like you would talk to your best friend. Just for a second, pretend like you've known them your whole life. I don't mean like tell them your whole life story, but talk to them like you know them, like they're just any other person, okay? Give them a short little overview. I gave her my card. I was like, "Hey, if you have any questions, feel free to call me." She's like, "Yeah, I've got a friend who takes it, and she's told me it's really good." And I was like, "Well, if she's not building a team or not selling it, you're welcome to give me a call." I said, "I've got a great team." And actually, that's kind of what I said too, is that I was heading to Leaders Retreat. And so we kind of had a short little conversation, and I explained gut health, briefly, like once you take an antibiotic, it wipes out everything, the good and the bad. And then the bad overgrows, and so you've really got to take that out and put back in the good stuff. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. I just wanted to share how it doesn't have to be intimidating to talk to people that you don't know. You can just keep those brochures handy, hand them to them. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, you got one more contact. Next time I go into Hancock, I'm going to be saying something to her. So anyway, hope you guys have a good night. I got to go pack for Leaders Retreat. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.